Alright, the worst coming at you with the first instructional video on how to maybe improve your Blue Oyster Cult rhythm and bridge sections, which is just simply A, G, F, G. Now the first problem I ran across was that I would pick each string and I would get stuff like that, just picking one too many strings, etc., etc. For those that aren't versed in sweep picking, this will be your first lesson on how to do that, because it's actually quite simple. Make it easier on yourself. Don't do someone else's way if it's feeling bad for you. If it feels good for you, do it for you. Simply, you just want to play A, G, F, G. However easiest for you. Your finger placements, all of that. If you play with the last two fingers while playing A and then you switch to G playing the middle two fingers, if it feels better for you, go for it. But what I've noticed is that the guy that actually played the song originally seemed like he had a smoother time getting through the transitions, and I wondered why. Well, this is what he was doing. He was just sweeping it nice and easily. Now, I would recommend you do it a bit slower at first. And that second G note that you're hearing is an upstroke, and that's the only time you're gonna pick upwards. Unless you figure out some other weird ass way of doing it. This is how I do it though. And you just want to make it smooth from one string to the other, because the timing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you don't want to pick the strings 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. You want to let it go smoothly. It's more of a feel than to static timing, which is probably the biggest problem that you're facing if you're having a hard time getting this song off. So let's go for it. That was an E major. It's the only time you're going to play that. Is when you're going to that bridge, and then to flow right back in to the main part of the song, the main rhythm section. We'll just start that over and show you how it goes. That's the bulk of it. Now, this next bridge heading into the solo, I will not be getting into the solo because too much going on, not ready for that as far as telling you how to do it. But for about 80% of the song, that's what you're going to be doing. It's going to be A, G, F, G. And in that section that bridged the two main rhythm sections together, it's just simply F, G, A, G, F, G, A, G, with that one section right in the beginning. Low arpeggio, E, and it goes right back into it. And another thing to remember is that you're only playing the lowest four strings, E, A, D, and G. Completely forget about B and the high E string. Those don't matter until you get past, I think it's the second verse, and it's getting into the solo bridge, which I'm not exactly sure if this is how it goes, but I'll give you a good listen of what I came up with. exception of that open G accident that you just heard there. That's the bulk of it. And you're probably thinking, well, how the heck did you figure this out? Well, I didn't figure it out. I actually learned this. Guess where? It'd be interesting to see in the comments if you figured out where I learned this from, because it's probably from the most unlikely source that you can think of at this time. So, to wrap it up, just go with that. Practice just getting it nice and slow, get it nice and even, because what you're going to do at first is this. Because you're used to strumming quickly, or if you're used to that whole single string picking. You get a lot of farts and missed notes and clicks. It just doesn't feel smooth, especially if you're trying to be like the guy that came up with it, which he is the singer slash rhythm guitarist. So to play that guitar while singing this song, you can't be frustrated and fumbling around with each stinking string, which is why when I watched the video, I noticed he's doing it a lot smoother than I've ever heard anybody do it. And I noticed what he was doing. He was barely moving his strumming hand. I said, what the heck is he doing? He's sweep picking. So if one of your fellow guitarists or friends or whatever are giving you shit about not being able to sweep pick, go ahead and practice this one and throw it in their face and watch them go, oh. And then they'll give you that big scale whaley, sweep picking Joe Satriani on roids lick for you, and you say, okay, whatever, yeah, you can do that, that's cool. But you can still throw this one in their face. So that's all for now, guys. Hope it sounded and looked good. Leave in the comments below if you want to hear anything else to go in depth on. I'm not a guitar teacher. I'm just AKA the worst. Out.